First of all, Steven Seagal has the perfect set of hair. I bet a breeze hits that ponytail and not a single strand of hair moves from that man's perfectly crafted set of hair. It's really a masterpiece. Really. And that's Steven's greatest weapon. Not his Aikido expertise or ability to eat carrots. It's his hair. And Submerged does not shy away from showcasing his hair. I mean, come on. With star talent like that, you think they'll put it to waste? Right off the bat, this movie screams early 2000s action movie. And that's because it is. It was released in 2005. It's got a greedy tone, fast cuts, blackberries, and nonsense action. I mean, come on, it screams early 2000s. The visual effects in this movie aren't the best. I mean, I get it, it's an early 2000s film, but there's a shot of a plane and it kind of looks like they used miniatures, but in the worst possible way. Also, I think they used stock footage in this movie, which is crazy for a movie that probably had an inflated budget. There are some crazy plot twists that I did not see coming. Like within the first 5 minutes, we're introduced to the American ambassador to Uruguay and other embassy officials. Suddenly, the villain presses a button in his BlackBerry, and the embassy guys start killing each other. It was nuts. I thought the ambassador was going to be a main character, and they pull this. Like, everybody died. It was crazy. Sheesh. There's just way too many plot twists crammed into this movie. 11 minutes in, and I don't know what the was going on, man. People are shooting each other, betraying one another. One guy is chilling by the lake with sunscreen on his nose and just gets stabbed in the chest like, dang, brother. The writing is like something a 13-year-old me would write about. And I'm not mad about it. I mean, it's action-packed with crazy shit going on. It's like a 13-year-old's wet dream, to be honest. And the acting is not good. Like, there's B-movie acting, and then there's Submerged acting. And then there's Steven Seagal acting. But again, it's not bad if you know what you're going into. Actually, I'm kidding. I was so bored watching this movie. Also, I think there was ADR done for Seagal in some scenes, and I might be wrong. But I swear it was someone else's voice sometimes. Or maybe it was just his weird accent he took on for the character. That kind of threw me off.
There's some sick shit up in here, alligator.
I will say one thing. Despite the overacting, cheesy action, and bad writing, everyone looks like they're having a grand time. Especially Steven Seagal. That man always kicks ass. I mean, even at his age. This was 2005, 10 years ago. And even though he was not in the same shape he was in Marked for Death, he still kicked ass. For like the little action screen time that he had. He mostly just kind of stayed in one place. Honestly, this movie would be fun if you were drunk, so maybe you could do like a drinking game out of it. Every time Seagal talks, you take a shot. Because honestly, this movie is forgettable. I don't remember half of what happened. I only remember maybe the first 11 minutes. Anything after that, I don't know. Honestly, this movie is just forgettable, alright? And not just after the movie, but during as well. Even the director of this film threw some shade at Seagal. He said the original script was perfect. It was going to feature aliens and monsters. Apparently it was like John Carpenter's The Thing but underwater. He said everything was perfect until Seagal got on board. Apparently he changed the plot of the movie and the script, and he even insisted that there would be an opera house scene. Like, what the f? If you enjoyed this video, consider liking and subscribing. I'll be posting more videos like this one. My name is Steven Seagal, and
pull up in that mask where you just want some fanfare. These days humble come rare. Flashy looks, people stare. You're so lost like tears in rain. Run your mouth, you're still in chains. Useless, you should be ashamed. Crying like a kid in pain. Real power lies in shadows. You fake more like cowards. You live your life so shallow. The choke card built